patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Welcome to the patio.
Chilling on the patio. patio, life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father 40 bears grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW2's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon nerd, mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, painted skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes, bringing on the new crew. We got the patio life, good times feeling right. Bottles up, cheers tonight. Yeah, we live that patio life.
Yo, man, I tell you, that 5-minute intro gets me pumped and ready to go.
Sir.
Man, it's only Tuesday. It feels like a week and a half already. Last week felt like a week by Tuesday. This week feels like a week and a half. It's cooled off a little bit. Not so hot tonight. That's a good thing. Coming in hot. We're about 30 minutes later than normal, so hopefully that works for everybody. Cheers, Brian. Go to chat for a minute. Brian from Cast 529. Check out their trivia night tomorrow night. Brian, we've been missing your trivia nights. We're going to try to be there. We might miss trivia, but we'll at least check in. We got Dave Vogel saying this sample blind we're doing is courtesy of Mr. Dave Vogel saying. And we've been waiting to do this one, and we were like, let's do it tonight. It's been that kind of week. Tracy Silly Yorkie Whiskey for me. Chris Jenkins in the house. We got Jeremy Drinks, Poor Decision Pairings, Brandon and Mary. Check their channel out as well. Put your links in the chat, boys and girls. Locktar is trying to get back to Texas, folks. Patrick, good luck tomorrow on your job interview. Who else we got up here? Old Mike Brock, get off of my line. I thought he's supposed to start fishing this week. No, I guess that's after his trip. He's going to start fishing again on Tuesdays. But Mike Brock, so glad to have a legend in the house like yourself. We got the Bourbon Nerd. Wait a minute. Bourbon Nerd.
Oh, I'm here.
He's right here. Keith P. from down south. Matthew Jared from literally on the other side of that wall. I kind of figured Matthew would have met me over here this afternoon. Lip Service Crew, Torup in the house. Yeah, I was on the wrong channel earlier, Torup, when I set it up. Glad you pointed that out to me.
Canadian Chris.
Got 20 Canadian Chris A. Cheers, buddy. Yeah. Man, Marty, what are we going to do for a warm-up pour, though? We need a little warm-up pour before we get into all of these fancy ones.
That thinker.
Oh, we got a thinker. Anybody seen this bottle before? It is, Marty, what do you know about it?
I think it's distilled in Ohio and sent to Israel.
Is it Jewish?
It is.
Dew of Badola, it says on there. This is a single barrel, unfiltered. Dude, that makes it even better. The Israel Distilling Company Limited.
Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe it's distilled in Israel and they sent it to Ohio.
Southern Israel bottled bourbon whiskey.
I can't remember.
Let's check it out.
I studied up on it.
I bet you. Does anybody have a video about it?
I haven't seen one.
Produced from a wheated mash bill of the highest quality kosher grains, we distilled and barreled this bottle by hand in Ohio, where we allowed it to sit undisturbed for 4 months.
Feel that?
That's about like that.
You could throw that at somebody.
That other one, Blue Corn. For 4 months before placing it onto an ocean-going vessel to make a 6-month voyage across the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea until it reached the Israeli port city of Haifa. Isn't that where that little girl got picked up, was Haifa?
Maybe so.
Greta?
Maybe so.
Greta Thunberg on the Freedom Flotilla. In Haifa, we left the barrels to age next to the sea in open air for another 3.5 years until it reached perfection at 7 men working through 7 cool May evenings hand bottled the entire lot of this barrel and 139 more. We call this collection Dew of Badola, a name borrowed from Kabbalah that describes the state of a perfect, harmonious balance between many different factors. That is what you will find in this bourbon. Many complex, delicious flavors, all of them complementing one another in a perfect balance. That's pretty cool.
It's a little less than 100 proof.
There you go. Wow, never seen that. Hey, we got something. Maybe I wonder if Dave's ever tried this. Dave, let us know in chat if you've ever tried this. We look for stranger things that you've never tried. Marty, I think you've been in it already. You should.
Yeah, the guy that gave it to me.
Your buddy Juan got that for you?
Juan got it for me.
Let's see what we think here.
We opened it up at the river.
Damn. Okay, that's not real dark, but that nose has a bit of a turkey to me. What do you think? More Buffalo Trace?
Buffalo Trace to me. It said Ohio, though. So
show me the proof. Cheers, buddy.
Neither one of them, huh?
Never heard of it. Looky there, we got something Dave's never heard of. I don't even know where he got it from.
He told me a friend of his got it in Nashville. So we'll have to.
Now that's interesting. That's weeded, but
It's not.
it tastes young.
A lot of the weeded stuff we have, it's got a little earthy taste, but this don't to me.
It tastes kind of young. There's some fruit there.
Yep.
There's that fruit note.
So how old was it altogether?
I think it said basically 5 years.
5 years.
Make sure I read that correctly. I do have my readers on. You probably couldn't even read that.
I ain't even got mine out here.
So it was basically a year old. They left it there for 3.5 years. So basically a 5-year-old whiskey, at least 4.
It's pretty good.
Consider it bourbon. Bottle number 282, coming in at 95 something proof.
Yep, bourbon whiskey.
Bourbon whiskey, something had to be at least 4 years, right? David Bass, cheers, buddy. So David Bass says 15.
I seen where Mike said something about it. He loves those sample bottle koozies.
Oh. Yeah, the ones I made out of. Okay, guys, that's not bad. It's kosher, too. That's pretty solid.
It's pretty good.
I don't mind it. Is it something I'm just in awe of? No.
Nah.
A few things. But hey, we may be the first to do a. You know what? I should have brought my bourbon rabbi to compare it to.
Yeah, we need to do a kosher day one day.
We need to do a kosher day. Because you got Buffalo Trace kosher
I
day.
don't even need this. Yeah, and the rabbi's kosher.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so there we go. That's a nice pour to start today. Now for the big boys. So, Marty, just to be clear with everybody, you picked them out of the box, slapped the tape on them, and labeled.
Mixed them up and then labeled them.
And we're both left to right, A, B, C, D.
All our glasses are
All of these are A, B, C, and
A,
D.
B, C, and D.
All right. Here, just start pouring. I'll do the A's.
Go to about that line right there. There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. I'll do the B's. The B's knees. No, wait a minute. This isn't B's knees. We could do a honey stag night. Is there such a thing as a honey stag? Y'all watch how we intertangle our arms here. We intertangle them. Be like Lucy and Ethel. That's chocolate
Look at
factor.
I made a mess.
And dude, we still got a lot left. Something tells me that might not be the case. Oh, I shorted you on this one.
We always pour more. Especially on the 2 weeks.
So the 15, 16, 17 are juniors. They're the last of the juniors. 18 was the first non-junior.
Right, is what I read.
And if you know, you know. You guys out there, all of you in the chat, I would expect to know. Maybe there's some newbies. Matthew Jarrett probably doesn't. If not, we'll explain it to him later when he walks over.
Bourbon Legends in the house.
The Bourbon Legends is here. What's going on? That's all. There's the Bourbon Legends. Look, tomorrow night is up in the air for me due to some things. If the Bourbon Legends want to go live without me, I will for sure set that up as far as Life from Patio being live. It's probably going to be a last-minute thing again. I'm hoping to be able to pull it off, but there's a lot of stuff going on that may hinder that. But we'll see. But for sure, would you be willing to lead the Bourbon Legends if I'm not available?
I could be there. I don't know about leading them.
Somebody got to lead them. The Legends need a leader. Santa's on the beach. I don't know if he could pull it off.
Yeah.
Mike Brock could probably pull it off, though. Mike Brock's that type of guy. He's a leader amongst men. All right, Marty, we're going left, right, or right to left, or start in the middle and jump around? Whoa, now that's different, huh?
I don't want to do all that.
What? All right, first, we nosing all of them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the plan, man.
Why do these feel so different than this current Stagg lineup?
I don't think I've had any of these, and that smells totally different.
We had one, didn't we? At Adams, didn't Adams share a 17 or so? Or was that 14? Okay, those two smell different from one another. Although they're all Stagg for sure. The proof's there. Ooh wee, that you made us a D yet?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, that nose on D. I could still probably orchestrate. I'm just not sure I'd be able to.
It may work out. We'll see.
To interact or not. All right, Marty. Of the noses, which nose did you like? There was one nose that was distinct for me, better than those three.
Man, I can't. Go on here, fly.
No, actually, Craig, I would rather you be the Bourbon Legend online. I would rather you be that person. It gets it out there. You can be both, and we'll get credit for 2 people watching. So go on your other device right now, switch to your other account. We may or may not do that sometime. Just saying, a little trick for some of you guys out there.
I can't tell.
Brandon, if you and Mary are still in the chat from Poor Decisions, I'm gonna text you. Yeah, I know they are. They're right there. I'm gonna text you here in a little bit. Saturday night, Wes, Brother Fortenberry is having a bottle share in the Memphis area. So if you guys are around this weekend, there's a bottle share going on. I will send it to you if you hadn't already seen it. In North Mississippi, I know we're going to be there. Ernest is going to be there. Google meets with some folks while tasting our barrel pick. Go on then, Brian. Thanks for stopping by,
Thanks
buddy.
for stopping by, Brian.
How does he not have permission to go live? Well, I don't know. I got to control the live. I don't know if I want Craig going live without. Greg, if you want to go live, I'll set you up. We'll talk about that later. Man, so yeah, Brandon, if you haven't heard from me by like tomorrow or by the weekend, text me. I'll get it to you. All right. Man, I love smelling me some Stagg. This is some good stuff
They're all
right
close
here.
to me, man, on the nose.
All right. To me, D. Let me smell your D.
Let me smell your D.
That don't smell different to you? There is something there in that one. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
See, I placed it.
Maybe so.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, no, StreamYard, I got to get you into the StreamYard. You can go live from the YouTube account. Just to use StreamYard, we got to do a different one. We're probably going to open it up at the end anyway, since I think we got till hour. Yeah, clip that Loctart. Fortenberry will be jealous that he's not here for that. What you think of A, Marty? There's some proof in that one.
I hadn't tried the rest of them, but it's. I mean, they
Cherry
may all taste like that, but this tastes like the new one. But I haven't had the old one, so.
There's a cherry bomb to me and A.
And I may be wrong.
I get so much cherry out of A. Okay. So A solid. You can't go wrong with these old Staggs anyway. David Bass in the house. I may have already called you out, David Bass.
Yeah, Loctar, you can if you want to, buddy.
What do you say?
He can join us tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I ran into tonight. No one was at my house and started not to be able to go live, and there we are. Yeah, I'll send something out probably 7:30-ish. We'll hang out for a little while. Hopefully be done around 8. All right, let's move on to number 2. Man, these are all so freaking good. Number 2 does have a different flavor.
Say Mike, bro.
Look at that. Where's that? Sound of the Bourbon Legend going live without supervision. I'm a fresh crack of Patio. Sit back and chuckle at this. Yeah. So, Mike, you and Craig don't realize, but we have another meetup at Daniel's later in the week after he leaves town. We're going to fresh crack everything.
Use his pool and open the bottle.
All of them. Yep. We'll probably go to jail for it, but there you go. Holy Stagg. You're right, man. All right. Does B taste different than A to you? I get more vanilla on B.
Yeah,
and less cherry.
And maybe B is.
A was a cherry bomb.
I'm going to say all of them taste like the new ones. Because now I think this one does. I'm so confused. The nose a bit.
Nah, they're different. These are different. Fresh crack is Cameron. Look, there's a train
There's that
coming.
train.
Coming round the bend. We're going to bust out in karaoke. Marty, your label's coming off.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just this one. Due to the humidity. We're outside. All right, so A and B are gone. Which one of those two you like better right now so far?
A.
I agree. I think A is slightly above B. I agree. We seldom agree with that. Let's go to C. Now, C C takes me back. I think C's like 15. No, I think D's 15. These two, at least nose wise, seem different nose.
Okay.
Go for it, Lockhart. Yeah, we're gonna bring you.
I just took a little sip.
Down in Mississippi.
That's my favorite right now, out of the three.
Man,
No ethanol.
so different. What's that flavor profile though? It's not cherry bomb. It's a balance of the cherry and the vanilla
And a little caramel.
and a little
I always
caramel.
say caramel. I mean, it's in everything.
I think it's a Heath bar that's been lightly toasted over an open campfire for about 3 days, and then wrapped in foil, put back into the freezer,
There's a lot of vanilla now too.
and then you add vanilla extract to it, followed with some Luxardo cherry juice
See, that's
that you then bring to a boil.
See, that's what we talk about. People go too far sometimes.
Tell me that you don't get all that though. See, I can place that in your brain. You'll think you hear smelt that anyway. Okay, so yes. Ooh, wait.
Sam, that one's good right there. I mean, they're all good. I like all Stagg, even the newer one.
Man. Oh, we like them all. Do you know what I realized today when we were doing this? Was that JL in the house, buddy? Cheers. There's not been a 25 Stagg yet.
No,
We are halfway through the year.
that's about when they come out.
No, they normally come out in April.
I thought it was June.
We are halfway through the year, and there's going to be an Eagle Rare 12 before there's a Stagg 25.
You'll find the Stagg first, bro.
And we hope to have an Eagle Rare 12 video next week. Just saying.
Mr. Bourbon Legend,
Yeah.
did you get how many of them?
There you go, Mike Brock. Yeah, I just heard about
How many
this.
of them old fits you get? That's the same question I was going to ask.
Mike Brock, I don't remember I went back through my text. I don't remember being asked, would you like an old fit?
You didn't have a missed
I
text?
did not, or call, either one. But in all fairness, I was supposed to call Santa yesterday and didn't get around to it. I might have got us one if I had gotten around to it. Okay, D, here we come, D.
Hey, not enough.
Well, you can always go back, Santa, or maybe we take his wrench and his Bourbon Legends name away from him. Okay, that nose right there. Boy, that's something else. Oh, this, no comparison to them three. This dude is caramel, vanilla, cherry. There's on the back end, this little dryness, but it follows it up with that little kiss of vanilla on the very tail end. Man,
I'm in between C and D.
I'm D. Is there one you want to revisit?
C and D. That's the only one.
I don't really have to. I may come back to it in a minute. You go back. You revisit
I'm gonna
C
get a
and
little
D.
sip. Don't
I
let,
do want a little more of that
don't
D.
let my sticker.
I want some more of that D.
That's why we don't pour them all, huh? Look, we got enough to do it again.
We do got enough to do it again.
Probably come out different next time.
I don't think so. I think C and D. I'm guessing only because
I'm not gonna guess which one they are.
I
now.
think it's 15, 16, 17, 18. I really do. That's what I believe. 15, 16, 17, 18. That's what I believe. And I've never had but one of these. I can't remember which one. Whichever one Adam shared with us. Nope, they sold out faster than I could drive to the next store. He didn't have to drive to the next store.
Maybe it was a limit.
There was 12 at that one store. Yeah. Mike Brock, at least you have one. Here we sitting over here in Arkansas don't even have one. Old Fitz. We might as well have an Old Fitz 1 year old.
Okay, I like.
Your CD?
Yep.
Let me double check me here. Artfully Bourbon Scott. Cheers, brother. Hope all is well up there in the St. Louis area. Meet me in St. Louis.
Now there's the Royal in St. Louis had those old fits the other day. They put it on Facebook.
When does Memphis get? They might not.
Oh, they'll get them. But that Royal Liquor
Sometimes
in St. Louis had them, or right out of St. Louis.
That Royal Liquor. Okay. I'm sticking to DC, AB. All right. Let's start with our last place, which is B.
Batch 15.
All right. David Bass, batch 15 finished last for Marty now. All right. What to say? Oh no, you don't want us to pay that for the old Fit 7. All right. A came in next to last for
Third.
both of us. I was batch 18.
I did call that first. I said it tastes like the other one.
That means 16 and 17.
For
Let's
us.
go with your first, my second. Whoa.
Which one do I want?
Batch 16.
I like 16 better, and you like 17 better.
I like 17 better. Man, all right, I want to revisit 15 again.
Oh, we have to.
We have to, especially Dave Bass said that was his favorite all-time stag.
Well, he called it. It was going to be the one we.
Dave, if you want to send us a sample of your batch 15, we'll gladly try it and compare it to this one. We'll save a little bit to compare this.
Same glass.
Yeah, same glass. I really expected.
I thought we had it figured out. One of us.
I really thought we had it figured out too. Batch 15. 131 proof.
And
batch 18 is 131 proof.
Ain't no way I could have got it wrong.
All of them are basically the same proof. Batch 17 is a little bit lower proof. Maybe my spidey senses went off with a little bit lower proof. What we got here? 62 out the door here. Well, we would know, Craig. It might as well have been $1 million out the door, Craig. How about the ABCD batches versus? I've never heard a straight number batch. Probably overrated. I don't know. These are most of these were junior batches before they did the ABC.
Now on the ABC,
we did 24.
All of
them, right?
I done D, B, C, A.
You remember that? I don't remember.
I think you did A.
Let's do it again next week or Thursday night. We may do it again this week. We'll do it again. Torp, that's a good idea. We follow it up. If we do another live, we'll do it this week. You know what we ought to do? Since we both like these two, let's set them off to the side. We're going to put these in a blind with 2024.
I'd have beat all them two. Would beat all of them.
I think so. But this 15,
these
I'll do it again.
Well, these two would beat all.
All right, Torp, you're right. Win 25-8. I don't know. Josh Gamble in the house. Josh, are you going to make it to the bottle share this weekend? Inquiring minds would like to know. Are you going to make it to the bottle share? I tell you what, I can put it up on the screen. Marty, keep everybody entertained while I put this up on the screen.
I will stand by what I said. I think
You're going to stand by it?
I mean, I wouldn't move this now that I know what it is. I mean, that's 16. Good.
Keep talking. Go ahead, Marty.
Good. Why are you telling me to keep talking?
Because I'm trying to get this up on the screen for all these people.
Well, dang, I'm talking. I just don't talk that fast.
Talk more. Marty, talk more. My plan is yes. There we go. Okay. If you are in the Memphis area,
on the screen?
I'm trying to.
Well, hurry up.
Keep talking.
I am talking.
Yeah, I'm going to whoop him. Me and Marty going to have a battle royale.
We're going to fight on a live one of these days.
We ain't far from it. Right now.
Tell me to keep talking, and I'm talking. Oh. I guess, has anybody else done the same blind we just done?
Somebody probably has. I bet Scott Artfully Bourbon has.
All I've ever heard is everybody likes the 15 best. I can't believe, well, I can because I'm a trash palate. I picked it last.
I can't believe we picked 15 last. I'm really disappointed by that, actually, David Bass. I really am.
You know what?
We got a new person in chat. Sandy Hubener.
I'll get a little bit of a light licorice on that.
Let me see.
On
Is
the
this the
15.
right file? Is this it? Is that it? Whoa, there it is. Whoa, that did look like. All right.
It's sweeter to you, David?
Downloaded it.
To me, I got a little bit of, it is, all of them are pretty sweet to me, but I get a little bit of like a licorice.
In the what, 15?
15. Just a light licorice. They're all great, though. I mean, I'd take any of them. James Pepper.
Here we go. All right, there we go. There it is. I will send this out to some people as a bottle share this coming Saturday night, 6 p.m. It will be hosted by Brother Fortenberry at that address. I'll send it out to people. You can check it out here. All 34 people in the chat are welcome. So Mike Brock said 16 and 18 were his favorite. Which one's my favorite? Do you remember?
16 and 17 was mine.
And
16, 17, 18, 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we set those off to the side. We'll do one of that later. Were all the Staggs open at the same time? We believe so, Josh. Josh, these were courtesy of Mr. Dave Vogel.
Were they opened at the same time?
I'm pretty sure. I bet they weren't.
I would. Ours wouldn't.
I wouldn't think so. Dave's probably sampled them out most. But thank you to Dave for sharing.
Yes.
Okay, look, when we went back to 15.
Just see if you get a little liquor. You're gonna say yeah, but
Could you put it in my head?
it's just a little bit.
You just had to put it there, didn't you? You just had to licorice my head.
And maybe that's
You might as
why.
well lick my head.
And I may be wrong, but I mean it's still good. But I'm not. I don't even like liquors, but still,
All right, so
still a good pour.
Man, look, we are so fortunate to have such great people in this community that they are willing to share such great pours as this. You know what we really need to compare it to?
What that?
George T. Stagg.
That ain't gonna. That ain't no comparison.
I believe it might beat it. But that's okay. We'll do that another night, another time. I'm going to put a link out there in the chat. Look, just remind you guys, if you're backstage, it doesn't mean I actually see you.
I hate it too,
Let me see.
David. But I just get a
What is
little
that?
hint of it. He hates liquors.
I hate licorice as well. I really thought that, I really believed 15 was the one we had picked.
I thought this was 15, just on what I've heard.
Exactly. I agree. I would have never guessed 15 was left. We can still got some left, so we can share it with other people. But we have sent the link out backstage. Would love for you guys to come join us. We'll be on probably the top of the hour. I think somebody 21090's live top of the hour. There you go. Santa texted me a minute ago. Let me check that real quick.
See what he had to say.
He said I look fat. That's not nice of him.
He said that.
Yeah. Oh no, he was sending me something else. Craig, we'll be on Discord after. Check us out on Discord. We will be over there for a little while. Anyway. Yeah, he did. He said I look fat. That's terrible. Fat shaming. Fat shaming Big T. I got to show you one thing. I've never been ashamed of anything.
Oh no, that's a picture.
Yeah, I've never been ashamed of anything. Hoser. There you go. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something else.
Don't think too hard, Marty. I didn't bring anything. I thought this was going to take all night for us to do this. I mean, we can go back and finish off those. Although I think we need to save them.
Yeah, let's save them. We'll do something else.
You know what I'm in the mood for, a little Jack Daniels. You got any, like, you don't even have a single barrel proof rye open, do you?
Mm-hmm.
The high cotton one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bring me a cube of ice, please. That's what I need this week. Oh my gosh. If y'all don't know, Jack Daniels 14, no, Josh. That's probably one of the only damn. That's the only one we don't have. We do not have 14. I got 12, all of them. 10, maybe all but batch one, but not that one. But look, if you're in our area, High Cotton, which is in Oxford, has a phenomenal Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye, and I'm gonna drink it Dave Vogelsang style. I love it, Dave Vogelsang style, which means it's on a cube of ice. I know Dave gave up ice, but I still call it. Yeah. Ask Dom, he has one. Yeah, I know he does. We've tried it. We have tried 2 different bottles. A couple guys from Discord shared one. Daniel shared some with us. It's fantastic. Yeah, Dickle Pickle. That's right. That was Dickle Pick. That's Daniel from Discord. Look, you guys are missing out over on Discord. There we go. I'm not by myself anymore. Here he comes. Well, wait a minute. His camera went off. Locktar, when you're ready, do a thumbs up, but I can't see your camera anymore. Locktar. Oh, he came on again. Locktar, you want to try it twice? Here we go. My entrance to the stage. There he is. You're on twice, Patrick.
Well, it was
Lockport.
on the browser, and then it
Oh,
asked me to open the app, and so I opened the app.
there you go. Sweet. Patrick, man, look, you got a nice setup there in your new digs down in South Alabama.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a beautiful bar, but I can't wait to move it back to Texas. I'm telling you, this job, it's wearing me out. I've been working 85 hours plus a week. That's a lot.
That's too much from anybody, especially a family man. You can't do that long term. Anybody can do it for a short term, but not a long term.
Yeah,
Man,
and that's the thing. When I took the
look at here.
promotion, they told me, yeah, no, it's 50 hours a week. You're out the door by 4 is the whole goal, and then I don't get to leave until 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, but I'm going in at 5:30 in the morning. Like, it's not what they told me it was going to be. So I got an interview tomorrow. It's actually a company that my father-in-law has worked for 25 years. So I got an in,
Nice.
and it's 20 grand more a year than what I'm making with the restaurant I'm working for, plus commissions. So
Oh yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Kill what you eat. That's commission world. Kill what you eat. You make as much as you want. I gotta tell you, it teaches you a lot about life. So, Patrick, I know you, like myself, are a huge fan of these Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Bear Proof Fries, and this one here is, I gotta say, it's one of my favorites. It's the Coy Hill Rickhouse. I've killed one bottle already, and I have another that Brother Fortenberry picked up for me.
Very
And
nice.
can't wait to try that. I want to
So-
blind it. Maybe we'll blind it next week against the Heroes Edition, because the Heroes Edition is good. I got it open as well, but this is pretty solid.
So don't forget, you need to blind it with this one, because I have this set aside for LFTP here. It's the honey finish from Bourbon Hall. I put it in a Ranger Creek bottle. I just haven't been able to send it to you guys.
So look, Patrick, if you're still there, like maybe there's a good chance between now and the 4th of July, I will be in that area. A really good chance.
Yeah.
I have not picked a date yet, but if you're still there in the next 3 weeks, I'm not going to do like Fortenberry. I'm going to actually make sure that I stop and see you. Even if I just have to eat breakfast at your restaurant, I hope you wait tables or something. Look,
No. Now I'm a manager
LFTP
there,
waiting
but
tables.
I'm a back of house manager, and so it's not public information yet, but I did quit today.
Oh, you
I
did?
walked out.
Okay, you're done.
Oh.
So you are done there.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, you can go put out chairs on the beach, or or put up. Look, those guys make a killing putting up tents. Those little.
Hey, Craig's down there now, ain't he?
Yeah, Craig's there.
Now, when I went in this morning, my boss, he's not the greatest person. We'll just put it that way. And he was cussing me up one side and down the other while I'm doing everything on the line. Like, we had 4 cooks today, 2 of which called out. So we only had me and 2 other cooks running the entire line for the restaurant, which it takes 7 cooks to run this place. And nothing was done the way he wanted it done, but it was done the way that First Watch said it was supposed to be done.
It needed to be done.
Every other word out of his mouth was, "Oh, F this, F that, you suck, blah, blah, blah." I said, okay, I'm done. I mean, I've got the interview tomorrow. It's a company my father-in-law has worked for. I know sales. That's what most of my career has been. So I'm done. Like, I went and did DoorDash all day. I made over $100 doing DoorDash.
Hey, look, there's something refreshing about walking away from that shit. Here comes the Bourbon Santa. The elf fired him. The elf got rid of this Santa last Christmas. He said, F y'all, I'm going to the beach. There he is.
He's a little red.
Dude, nothing like this time last year when I went on RJ's live and I would look like a lobster.
I remember that.
Craig, you kind of favor a lobster now. You're very red. You're going to be sore in the morning.
No, I'm good. I didn't even get out in the sun today. I just went hunting that elusive Old Fit 7 that I should have bought every one of them at the first store at 9:30 this morning.
Could
Look, I know about 8 legends that are pissed at you right now.
You know what? I'm doing my best. I truly am. So there is a video that has dropped on the Bourbon Legends page about the hunt. But the behind the scenes story about it is there was only limit 1 if you bought them online from the ABC wine and liquor stores. So I bought 1 online. Okay.
Oh, he didn't tell us to buy them online, did he? He could have said, "You go buy it online,
and I'll pick it up.
I'll pick it up."
I drive to the
He's
liquor
in
store.
Pensacola, I think. Aren't you in Pensacola? Where are you, Craig?
I'm in Navarre.
Navarre.
Oh, you're in Destin. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. You're right by
So
Destin.
check it out. Don't go to Destin because there's none there because I've already been there. There's none left in Pensacola because I tried to. Well, I may have 1 in Pensacola because I did buy it online. I just haven't gotten the email yet saying to come pick it up. But ABC Liquors does it kind of weird. So you can buy them online, but unless they pick them off the shelf and put your name on them, the first person in the door basically has rights over your first, if you already pay for it online. So, yeah, I left 2 behind for the gods. There's only 5 when I got there. I left 2 behind, hoping that the bourbon gods would treat me well somewhere else down the line. I didn't want to be a hog, like my dad says, it's okay to be a pig, just don't be a hog. And now I regret it because, I don't have them all for everybody, but
It'll come around.
Listen,
I'm still
exactly
working
right.
an
It'll
angle.
come back.
It'll come around.
I'm still working an angle with our local distributor in Arkansas.
Did you tell him you'll make him legendary? He'll be legendary.
I told him, I said, I need one. On the way down to the beach, I says, I need one. And he says, I can get you one. And I said, 1 case. And he just laughed at me. So, I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Hey, look, Lip Service Crew said it dropped in ATL today. We may or may not have a legend in that area if he's not chasing women's basketballs all around. Just saying, look, this damn Jack Daniel's barrel proof rock. Good Lord, that's good. God, it's amazing. All right, Michael Bordner said he's getting an Old Fitz 10 and 7 this week. Wow.
I have a feeling that they literally just dropped here in the panhandle of Florida today. That's the feeling I'm getting.
And you happen to be there.
You hit it perfect.
You just didn't happen to hoard them like a hoarding elf, a Santa's elf hoarding it for Christmas gifts throughout the countryside.
But hey, if these things are still popular, in the next quarter, maybe one of them might be up for grabs. You never know.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Mike Brock, if you're still in the chat and don't want to join us, that's fine, but let us know. Mike may be the only one I know that's actually tried it. Mike has drank quite a bit of his, right?
I think Mike says he doesn't have much left, actually.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought the same.
So this is my 133 proof JDSB BPR.
This is 133.8 Coy Hill Rickhouse. And man, I got to tell you, I love that bottle. God, I love that bottle.
This is Coy Hill-ish because it's the Barrel House 1-07, which is right next to where the Coy Hill barrels start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
because there's not a 12, right?
Yep.
It's like it starts at number 9 is the Coy Hill barrel.
And it skipped 12 because did it?
Yeah, 12 burned down or something like
burned
that.
Down, yeah.
Yeah. But
Roger says
amazing.
Old Fitz 9. Cheers, Patrick. Roger says Old Fitz 9 was at the distillery today for $160. Not bad.
Yeah. They're only dropping 2 days a week now, I think.
I'm not trying anything Old Fitz, and I really want to try them, but mostly I just want to have that bottle. It looks so beautiful. Like
yeah, Marty had got one about a year ago, actually, and we haven't seen them since. And yeah. Mike Brock says that 7 bottled and bonds very good after you get out the neck port. That's most bottles though, Mike. Yep, I agree with you. I haven't tried it. Would love to. Don't send me a sample though, Mike. Don't do that. I know you
Did
will.
did
We'll get
did
one.
Mike Brock leave the cap off of it overnight? I wonder. You know,
I don't
Mike
know.
likes to do that. Mike likes to let them air out overnight.
Father Fordberry likes to plug his with something else overnight. But
Oh, you left the cap off on your.
I did. Look, that old Dominic last week. We did. I think what night? What night did we go last Saturday?
Yeah.
Look, I went and got it. I left it in the car. I got it out, and it had no cork. The cork
Mike said,
blew
"You
out.
know I did."
Yeah. Yeah. The cork blew out. I found it, but the cork blew out. Marty said that's gonna taste different. Hopefully, so that's good pour.
Well, that's why he gets on me about leaving all my good bottles out here. I said it gets too hot in the shop, the corks will pop out. He said, "Oh, it won't either." Well,
You ought to
There you
get you
go.
one of those. What do they call it? The split air conditioners.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah, we need that in the summer, and in the winter we need the heat. So yeah, he
Right.
needs
If
it.
it wasn't so loud, Marty, you could get a dehumidifier. That's what I have in mind. And then it sucker just
They
gets
have mine.
loud, but it runs and it actually will make it feel much cooler, you know, on those humid days. But now, hey, I read today that in Arkansas there was no humidity. Are the weathermen just lying,
They're
No,
lying.
no, it ain't
Shit,
bad.
no,
No,
hell no. It's hot.
it's not.
It's hot and wet today.
It's not bad today.
It is.
Dude, we were sweating the other night. I had to put a towel under my
I
arm.
sweating today. Patrick, if you can't get a job in Texas, get a job in Memphis. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. We'll make sure of that.
Well,
Yeah.
so the company that he's got me interviewing for, I'm interviewing for one back in San Antonio, but I also applied for the same position in Dallas, which would put me closer to you guys anyways.
Not that much, but yeah.
As long as
Hey.
I go back to Texas, I don't care. Like that's my goal, man. Don't get me wrong, Bama's been good to me, but the company that I moved here for it was different in San Antonio. I enjoyed the job and got here, and it was like
It's all about who your manager is. And
100%.
unfortunately, just because you become a manager doesn't mean you know how to manage people. And it's something that takes a long time to figure out how to manage people.
And that's the thing. I am a very good manager. Like, I am a people person. So I care about my employees. And when I left today, 3 servers walked out with me. Like,
I bet they had a hell of a day.
oh, they had a heck of a day. Yeah. But they brought it on themselves. You know, you hire somebody who's over me that doesn't know how to manage people and treats people like dirt. What do you expect? People don't quit jobs. They quit bosses, you know?
They do. That's right. Yep.
So
Mike Brock said he got a striped shirt on, going to have to referee T and Marty.
Keep talking.
You won't.
I'm telling you.
I say keep talking, and you like lock up.
now
I
you
kept
two are
talking.
arguing like those 2 guys off of Grumpy Old Men.
Oh, that's Mike Brock. Mike, tell him Mike can fit in. There we go. So Patrick,
I don't think we can say that word on your lives, can we?
what word?
What word?
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. But Patrick, if you're not in the Discord, and I don't think you are, you should join us in the damn Discord. We're going to be on the Bourbon Legends Discord right after this, probably
What
about another
Discord?
15 minutes.
I'm in a bunch of different Discords, but I don't.
Are you on the Bourbon Legends?
The Bourbon Legends.
No, I didn't know he had one. I'd have been in it a long time ago.
Yeah, we're going. I'll send you the link.
Can you put the link in there?
I don't know if I can put it here.
You can send it to him on his phone.
Yeah, I can text
you
it
can
to you.
text
And
Yeah,
you can
that's
join
fine,
us
though.
over there. But we're back there now a lot,
hell
and we have a good time. It's either there or Bourbon Hall. We were on Bourbon Hall the other night, and that's kind of where we hang out. But Discord's fun. Patrick, tell everybody on Discord, don't be shy. No reason to be shy. Everybody can tell them. Everybody can just come hang out and have a good time.
Tell him what? What do you want me to say?
That they shouldn't be scared. Just come join us on Discord.
Oh,
Santa
no, Discord is
doesn't
a lot of fun. Like you'll
It is.
see,
Yeah.
especially like so. I know Bourbon Halls. I don't know Bourbon Legends.
Same
Discord
different.
yet, but it's
Same
like
people.
he's got a bottle porn channel. He's got a haul channel. So like you post the bottles that you're getting. You get to see what other people are getting from different parts of different states. You can get inside info on what's dropping, and people will be willing to mule you bottles that you're looking for. It's
Hand
great
deliver.
community.
Patrick, hand deliver. Like are they hand
Hand
deliver those
It's
bottles?
smuggling, okay? It's bootlegging. Like, Like the
Elijah
original
Craig,
NASCAR
the ghost
days.
of Elijah Craig has entered the chat. He said, Godspeed, Patrick. When the time's right, he will provide.
Around the Wednesday night.
Hey, you better believe it. Now that's the thing. I'm not worried. I mean, I was looking for a job when I found this one, so it's not something where I'm stressing. You know, I know for a fact I'm gonna get this other job with my father-in-law's company, and I'm not worried.
You know what, brother? If not, God's got another plan for you. I truly believe it. I truly believe it.
Pay the bills, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
Roger.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to drop here for just a second. I've got to get a charger and get this phone on if I'm gonna talk after this.
Craig is 13 years old. His phone is always dead. Santa is 13 years old. His phone's always on 2%.
That's because everybody was texting me today wanting that green dress.
hey, that old Fit 7 is popular. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw tonight they're selling them in a Tulsa group I'm in for $300 a pop.
Okay, you should have bought them all and sold them for 300 pop. We wouldn't even be mad at you.
Yeah, that's what my dad's like. Are you an idiot or something? I'm like, yeah, I guess I am.
So,
I don't like flipping bottles, you know.
Right. That's right.
So even when you're 50,
you were doing right by the community.
yeah, even when you're 50 and your dad's 70, you're a blooming idiot, right, Craig? That's your lesson for tonight. You never outgrow the idiot state. All right, Craig, if you don't join us, I'm gonna remove you. Join us in a minute.
Guys.
Otherwise, be Discord. Thanks, Craig. Bye. Yeah. Man.
You know how? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you know how long?
Oh, you go ahead, brother. How good is that?
I forgot how flippin' good. It does not drink at 133 proof.
Hell no, that is so.
And you didn't even like Jack, did you?
I didn't either.
Okay,
Patrick.
now my original experience was
that's what I remember.
It's like the second or third review that I did, and it was a Jack Daniel's 10-year batch 3, and it tasted like licking a belt and chewing on tobacco. Like it was nasty. And so then the guy that gave it to me, Dan, Night Method. You guys know him from Bourbon.
Oh yeah, we know Night Method. I've been in the Discord with him. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a bunch of samples of Jack Daniel's products, and I mean, it really did redeem it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff they make that I do enjoy, but that 10-year was not it for me at all.
That rye is something else.
It is.
This thing, yeah, that's why I went and got a bottle. Like, this is delicious. And then the honey finish, I can't wait for you guys to be able to try this one. This is what Bourbon Hall did with his honey barrel.
Don't we have?
And it
We
takes
would have.
Which one is that? Is that the Rittenhouse?
No.
This is the Jack
It's
Cup.
the
I have
Eagle
the
Rare.
Rittenhouse too. Hang on, I got that one down here.
Oh, we've got that one.
Yeah,
I think it was the Eagle Rare. No.
Okay. We got the Rittenhouse.
Patrick, or no, it was Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Bourbon Fry Honey. And Fortenberry was supposed to bring it back to us. He did not.
Oh, I got you.
Because he didn't come meet me. Like, I told him, like, hey, just come by the house. I invited him to my apartment. I gave him the address. I'm like, just stop by. You don't have to have a drink or anything, but I'll give you this. You give me the samples for me, and you can just
see. The problem was he didn't think you were going to give him a drink. Fort Mooch didn't think you were going to give him a drink.
Well,
so there you go.
I told him. I sent him a picture of the bar. I was like, dude, we can have a drink. You can hang out for an hour or whatever, and no big deal. But
and about lost your samples.
All right, here comes another legend. Roger Randall to the stage.
What's up, Roger?
He cleaned his
Gentlemen, how are you?
Doing
Clean
good.
glasses. I got to be able to see you boys.
Cheers, Roger.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers. I got to put something in that glass.
I left that open. I
It's
think
the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. That's what we're all drinking.
Man.
Oh, well, I was going to have this 1792 foolproof store pick that I got that I've fallen in love with.
He was bragging about it, Patrick.
Which one is it?
I had one of those. A
107.
sample again from Night Method.
107 Liquors.
Foolproof, and it was a store pick from JJ's in San Antonio, and it tasted like Eagle Rare if they did a cask strength Eagle Rare. It was delicious. Yeah.
I got one from somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, Roger got that from 107 Liquors, and we can make it to that store. We'll get to
to the back door though. He only did it to his good bourbon Patreons because he only had like 5 cases of it. Seriously, it was a short barrel, and he only had 5 cases out of the barrel. So
that's why it's so good.
How old is it?
He didn't know the age, but because they won't tell you what the age is. They don't give you the age on Barton products, but he
Really?
says it was at least 8 or 9 years old
No,
because
it had to be.
the barrel was he says when they went there he thought it was full, but or a little bit more full than it was, and it was only about 4 cases. I can't believe they bottled it for him. That was the
I
thing,
know.
That doesn't
Normally
make
Oh yeah,
they'd give you your second choice, but they bottled it up for him.
man, I love it. Bottle.
even Texas whiskey though. Like if it's an 8 to 9 year Texas whiskey, you're still gonna get 7 cases. Like I used to work for Rebecca Creek, and that's a lot of heat. Don't get me wrong, but it's still 8 to 9 cases. I can't imagine only getting 5 cases out of a young whiskey
Who
like
knows?
that.
It could have been they lost the case or they got destroyed or
A leaker.
Some of it's still
Yeah.
and they didn't want to tell him that. Yeah.
have you ever seen Barton? You ever been
No,
down to
nope.
okay, Barton in Bardstown before 2020, they used to do tours. And it was one of those tours you went on and you basically signed a waiver that you
You may
wouldn't
or may
sue
not
them. You
return
may or may
alive.
not survive. You went up a staircase that went up 3 stories, wooden staircase, and they sent you up one at a time. And I was
Because
like,
the stairs were that old or what?
oh, the thing just did the shimmy all the way up.
So Marty, if I'd gone there, they'd been like, "You can't go up there." 3 of y'all got to stay
You
down
wait
here.
down here.
Yeah, they said 3 of y'all got to wait down here before.
Lip service crew. I got one in Alabama of the blue and the red corn.
Really? Look, that blue corn.
We tried it the other night.
Yeah,
I
we
bought them
did.
in Texas and brought them here, but yeah.
That blue corn's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Doc sent us those we did a
Mike, I'll be
sampling
on an
them
airplane
the other night.
tomorrow.
This blue corn, to me, it tastes like those blue ribbon candies, the sour candies. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
this tastes like. It's so
Mr. Richie J is in the chat. Cheers, brother. Hope you're having a
I
great
think
one.
we got like a blueberry note on that, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, Roger, rather. Roger, where are you going? You said you're getting on a plane in the morning.
Going
You
to
going to
tomorrow
Charlotte?
afternoon, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Gonna be going out and seeing Mr. Marshall.
Are you
Marshall
really?
Coleman. Yeah, I'm trying to see him on Saturday morning. We're gonna go to Southern Spirits and do the bag
Yeah,
flash.
nice.
Oh, really?
Well, at least be there and watch it. Watch the show.
So,
You get
look,
a
if
ticket.
you guys want to go live during that, let me know. I'll set up with StreamYard, send you a link, and you and Marshall can go live together. We got a couple legends going to be out that way.
Dude, I love
Well,
I watch that on YouTube all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think he got his T-shirts, and he should have got them delivered T-shirts. So we're both gonna wear Bourbon Legends T-shirts, kind of try to get on their camera stream.
Nice.
It's all about stealing things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I put
Man,
a
we should
apparently
rock
I put a Glen Cairn on my post about what I drank last night,
Yeah.
and I got my post was pulled off of another club here in Arkansas because of having a Glen Cairn from another club on there.
Okay, that's too anal.
Well,
That's too
they
anal.
it's too anal because I just went delete. Bye bye.
Yeah. No
See ya.
doubt.
So
Yeah.
I'm out of
Oh,
here.
Miss Lori J in the house. Cheers, Miss Lori J. Mr. Richie J. We got to make it over to NTs at some point, too. We need to do a Mississippi swoop. Go to
Can we do it?
Ole Miss, go down to Oxford, then hit
That's Ole Miss.
Tupelo, right? And then maybe have lunch with Mr. and Miss Richie J, and then come back to Memphis. We should do that at some point. Great folks.
Patrick,
You know what I realized?
make sure you at least go to our Facebook page and get on the Facebook page. And then we've got a YouTube channel. We've got all that stuff out there.
We got a TikTok channel. The
TikTok
Bourbon Legends
channel,
got
we got
Discord.
I have a Facebook.
Check 'em out.
Don't get me wrong, but I haven't been on it in years. When we moved,
You had time.
A lot of people have decided to separate from Facebook. They really have. They have decided to not do the Mark Zuckerberg thing.
It was
Well,
too
you're
much
doing it because you're
drama.
doing Instagram. Mark owns Instagram.
No, I don't do Instagram either. I don't do any of the social media. YouTube
Yeah.
is the only thing that I have. Like that and Discord, but that's not technically social media. That's like
Yeah.
forum.
Yeah.
Well, the Discord, the YouTube we have out there, we've got a channel. These boys here put on a couple of good videos on there. You get Marty's hands occasionally doing videos. It's kind of fun. His hands are the most popular things on the channel.
Fresh
You know?
cracks and bottle kills. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
with
I don't know.
you know, if you got
Daniel's
Marty
hands
hands,
are pretty
Hey,
fancy.
so y'all pick my next pour. I don't know what to drink.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna put you
Did you?
solo. Yeah, let me put you solo layout right here.
I
Oh,
don't
there's an
know-
Old Forester King Ranch up
Not
there.
King Ranch. There's a 1920 and a 1924.
okay, hold on.
Oh, you got the RJ stuff over there too. Now that's freaking
Yes, I
awesome.
have RJ's Essence.
I like that.
Yeah, I
That's
was going
what
to drop down to the bottle just to the that Four Roses bottle to the left of the Rebel
So
100.
this is an infinity bottle. This is a combination of my first 7 bottles that I ever owned.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what's in that, Patrick?
So this has Larceny small batch. It has the Rebecca Creek double barrel Spanish oak. It's got some
Oh, you
Stagg.
put that in there? Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's got
Oh yeah, that
E.H. Taylor
that's a good
small
one right
batch, Eagle Rare, and what was the other thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Michter's Straight Rye.
Ooh.
I say you go there. See what
Y'all
that's
want
like.
the- all right.
Give us your
Infinity
notes
bottle
on
it
that.
is.
I mean, you
Man.
don't
Here we
get too
go.
many infinity bottle
Dude.
pours.
Oh yeah. And I haven't opened this
Oh, yeah.
since I
Oh,
made
yeah.
it.
Oh, even better.
It's been
Whoa.
a year.
Heck yeah.
If he falls down on the table, anybody know where he lives, so we can call 911.
All right.
So
I
I
am
can
posting the link to the Discord chat in our chat. I think. There we go. Yeah.
So I can smell the straight rye in this. Like the rye, the Michter's really comes through, but I also really get that coffee note from the Rebecca Creek double barrel.
From the
Spanish
Rebecca
oak.
Creek.
Oh, yeah.
I figured that would
Really?
stand out.
Oh, y'all, this smells amazing.
Oh, I bet. Because that Rebecca Creek really lays a nice foundation. Roger, have you had that Rebecca Creek double Spanish oak?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Mike Brock was,
I'm
the
gonna
man that
pour
had
y'all a
like 20
sample of
bottles
this.
of it.
Oh.
He gave me a 2-ounce sample
Yeah.
or so of it.
He had
He
20
would.
bottles and he got a sample.
That is really
I got a
good.
2-ounce sample.
I'm glad y'all had me open that. I haven't tasted it since I made it.
Oh, I bet it's awesome.
Oh, this thing is.
Hey, and you know what's bad? I love that bottle by
Complex.
itself. That
Yes.
Four Roses small batch. That's one of
I
my
do
favorite
too.
bottles.
That really, there's 2 bottles got me into whiskey. It was Old Charter 10. Old Charter 10 and the
Was it the single barrel or the
single barrel, 4-row single
or
barrel.
a single barrel?
Those were really my intro bottles.
I just opened my last Rebecca Creek Spanish oak.
So I have 2 bottles left. Now that's what's in my decanter. I've got Rebecca Creek double barrel there. I have this one, which is 127.7 proof. And then I have this one, which was gifted to me again from Dan Night Method. It's a 123.9 proof.
All right, the higher proof, the better.
I had a 128 that's gone. It was excellent. And the one
Oh, yeah.
I think the one I have now is a 124 point something.
But mine,
Well,
that
remember
was
the 128, I'm the one that
123.
sent it to you.
Yeah, that's right. And it
Yeah.
was so good. We killed it.
Or
We
hand
killed that.
delivered, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand delivered.
Yeah.
All right. 2 more minutes, then we're going to play the outro, and y'all get to partake in the outro tonight.
Well, okay. I'm ready for it this time.
Yeah, Roger. So you and Marshall are going to hang out.
That's
Man,
awesome,
that's
man.
awesome.
We're gonna try to. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, Alyssa will be there as well. They're coming up. Her grandfather is getting married that day.
That sounds weird.
Dang.
I hope I'm a grandfather.
Did you
No,
say
I hope my
grandmother
wife-
getting married?
Grandfather. Her grandfather is getting married.
Hopefully to a young hottie, like a young bourbon hottie. Like if I'm like 85 years old getting married, it better be to like a 23-year-old
Apparently, they are like
bourbon
one kid.
queen.
They're like puppy love. They're like in love at 80 years old. They're just going everywhere together.
I
doing
won't be rich, 83 and rich, but
You might be.
probably not. I
See,
spend all my
it
money on
depends
whiskey.
on how you determine or define richness. Because I don't have.
Oh,
a
I'm
lot of
rich right now.
I'm a
I'm
rich
so
man.
rich.
I got 3 kids. I've been married 16 years. Like, I'm a rich man.
Whoa, you
That's
are.
right.
All right.
Exactly.
So let me see here. Boom. I'm gonna play the outro. I
I'm
think
right
we
there
can
with
hear all of us. All right. Parting words. Locktar.
You removed it.
Life's too short to be stuck in something you don't enjoy. Live life.
Awesome.
Roger Randall. Parting words.
If you've got an infinity bottle out there and you've never tried it, grab it, pull it down tonight, and pour a glass.
Amen.
Hold on. Let me play the outro music. There we go. All right. Let's try it again. Marty Mark. Parting words.
Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Check out the Bourbon Legends. Check out Locktar's channel. Hey, this community's awesome. Cheers.
Hey, since Locktar has quit, he can make more videos. Locktar, you can make more videos, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
You'll have
Roger
more time.
Randall, check us out, Bourbon Legends. Check us out everywhere. Live from the patio, Locktar's Barrel Breakdown, Bourbon Legends. We out of here, folks.
See
Love
y'all.
Cheers.
Somebody done took from